Hello, welcome. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Hope everyone is doing well today. Hey there, fruit. Welcome, coriander. I am Yomanani Kumiko, and I am a Granblue player. It is currently prelims during Guild War. And I've been mostly grinding NM95. I have a 3-button 1-summon setup. Oh yeah, I was gonna... I was gonna put my grid.
俺のコーヒー道に終わりはない。思考の一杯を求めて日々精進するのみだ。
There. But yeah, how's it going, everybody? I'm kind of tired already, but I've been going at it since about 6 or 7 a.m. So I guess that's what, the 15-hour point. There's only 12 hours left. Hey Muns, welcome. Doing better than yesterday, that's good. I'm just a little tired. I have to run some errands tomorrow morning after the day is over. The Guild War day ends at 10 a.m. Eastern. Then I gotta do some quick errands, handle lunch, and then try to sleep for as much as I can. No, I'm doing Guild War now. This is the competitive grind event. I'm trying to get the top 2,000. Currently in like top 1,000, within top 1,000. Gamer. What are you cooking for dinner? I had a calzone. I didn't eat the whole thing. I have the rest in the fridge. I realize that I'm probably gonna be able to play some MTG during Guild War, cause TCGs are kind of easy to play, are one of the easier games to do alongside grinding. So, I don't know, I might even like do some magic tonight if I have the energy to, or I might just chill. MTG Magic the Gathering. I haven't seen this since the 90s, still going. Yes, it's still going, for better or for worse. They just had a Final Fantasy collab like a few months back. And now they're doing Avatar The Last Airbender. They've kind of been going crazy with the Universes Beyond collabs. They also did Spider-Man recently, and that wasn't very popular. I don't know what they expected, suddenly shoving like 3 Universes Beyond sets down her throat, and throwing them into Standard on top of it. Why is it Beyond Beef? Oh, I did see that. Oh, okay. It's okay. Final Fantasy MTG I got really into, but then I also just dropped MTG and I haven't really been thinking about it that much, aside from randomly seeing some YouTubers talk about it a little bit. I'll sometimes catch this one guy who does like the big do's. You're just like Nimi? How? I want to be just like Nimi. I watched some Nimi earlier. And Fubuki. Guild War is a good time to catch up on streams. So I watched the hell out of a lot of streams. I was watching some Fubuki earlier. I watched Ponko play this like jump scare game that actually made me kind of want to play it. Yeah, that was pretty good. I catch Ponko streams like semi-often. I feel like Ponko occupies a similar niche to like Gigi, in that she's kind of like a brat, but like a different. She's not as much of a gremlin, I think, as Gigi is, but she's still kind of a brat, like. Nemi is vegan and I'm vegetarian. Oh, really? Man, I could not. I like meat too much, sorry. But I support your decisions, life choices. I just hope. I don't know, what is it you need to make sure you get if you don't eat like meat and stuff, like iron? But no, I don't know, I enjoy meat. It's so tasty. Like today I had some chicken, with some pork belly for lunch. It was so good. There's this amazing barbecue place I go to semi-often, and I'll usually get like chicken and pork belly. Seems like a good time to be vegetarian. Meat's kinda crazy expensive. Yeah, I imagine so. See, I wouldn't know, cause you know, goddess powers. When I want meat, I just spawn it into existence. Sorry, I'd make you guys some, but I can only make enough for myself and Misha. Hey, welcome, baddest of men. Also known as Badman. Oh, I can't see your weird names anymore. Let's see how I'm doing right now. I'm at 1,066,000,000. Top, I'm at 846. I'm leading top. I'm trying to get above top 2K. Currently, top 2K is sitting at 663 million. I'm at 1 billion. And let's see how I'm doing in compared to my crew. Daily honors, I am this person insane. Like, I've been pushing myself to the limit and I have a fast setup. And I'm like 4th. This person is over double the amount just from daily honors. That's like almost like hacker level. Like they're doing some exploits of the browser system. Not like illegal exploits, but like, you know, multi-boxing and shit, you know. Possibly using multiple accounts. You can do multi-browser pretty easily. I even do multi-browser a lot of times, but it's not really much of a difference for me in at least trying to get top 2K, I think, versus the trouble it would take. It's a lot easier to just do this. We'll see if I can keep up in days 1 through 4. That'll really determine it. Being able to hold top 1K in prelims is like nothing if I can't keep it up. I don't know how to describe Ponko. Her model makes me think she's like mischievous. Yeah, I feel that. She's actually not that mischievous, I feel. She's actually more of an honest type, I feel like. I feel like I more often catch her being like honest and either like alternating between innocent and degen. Hey, welcome Nushi. Ponko is a red panda. She resents being called a raccoon for some reason. Which I don't understand, because raccoons are sweet. A little different. They're related. The only time she liked being called a raccoon is when she was excited they were being domesticated. Really? Tanuki are cute, but I really just like basic raccoon. Also our resident rack as well. A lad of rack. If I push myself enough, I might be able to like sneak in a nap early. Like I'll see how things are looking and how I'm doing at like 7 a.m. I could crash out a little early, but I tend to get a second wind near the end of the time, so if anything, it's more likely that I will take a short nap, like, after the stream, but before the end. But yeah, we'll probably play some Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm thinking, I don't know when, if you want to stream that jump scare game, it's free for now, it's a demo. Yeah, that's what it looked like. Ponko played it like a few times and saw the demo video. I was only half paying attention, so it'd still be relatively fresh for me. I got the sense of what it's like, and I think I can handle it, because, I mean, the whole thing is just anticipating jump scares. I don't know, I might try it, but I'm still a little scared. It was Cap? What? Raccoon is spelled with 2 C's though. Oh, is that Zoomer lingo? I don't know what the fuck that means. I am not hip with the Zoomer lingo. I've noticed a lot of Zoomers say pro now that I've been like around like other gaming discords. Cap is a lie. So no cap is like no lie. No cap, hard fly, left beef. I made up hard fly. Left beef already existed. Also, just like someone is wrong and presenting it as correct. I see. I don't like that term. Some new stuff I like and other stuff I don't like. No way, that's cap, bro. No, I'd be like, no way, that's Captain Crunch, bro. Sorry, if you say no cap to me, I assume you don't want capicola on your sandwich. Exactly. That's a no cap I can understand. Looks like I might have to farm more meat after all. I didn't think 20,000 would be enough. I was gonna go for at least 30,000. Maybe up to 40,000. I've been watching more Hunter x Hunter. I just watched it's near the end of the York New arc. So lots of stuff with Kurapika. I'm still a little sad and regret not getting Kurapika or Crollo from the Hunter x Hunter collab gacha. Kurapika just seems kinda cool and has uses. Meanwhile, Crollo seems to actually have kind of a niche, although is better for manual play. I don't think there's any chance of the collab banners happening. There's about as much chance as another Miku banner in Blue Archive. It probably has something to do with, like, the rights and exclusivity. Because Granblue has some collabs that are always available in side stories. Like, for example, the Shadowverse one, which makes sense, because Shadowverse is side games. But also, like, Code Geass is a permanently available side story. So are the Love Live side stories. There are no gacha. The gacha collab characters is only a recent thing though. Before, all collab characters were welfare, and usually just shitty welfare. What's your feel about gacha collab? Maybe. The gacha collab was met with very mixed reception, it seemed. I mean, some people absolutely hate it for reasons I probably don't have to go that much into, but some people also like it. Their excuse was it allows them to have more characters as characters in Granblue than they would if they were just all free characters to hand out. Yeah, I don't know about no Uma Musume collab. Maybe they just don't know how to make the IPs mesh. Cause the Uma Musume are not like... Well, I mean, they have Idol. I guess Uma Musume make about as much sense as school idols being party members. None of the collab characters are like must-haves, but the Hunter x Hunter collab characters seem kind of decent, have their niche, as options. Not the only option, but yeah, I think Detective Conan. I think Detective Conan's a pretty old collab if it is. Like the free units for the Hunter x Hunter collab were Gon and Killua, obviously. And then Crollo, Kurapika were the collab characters. Which makes sense because I think it pulls the characters from the time of like right after Greed Island. So Gon and Killua I think were kind of stronger at that point, but not as strong as Kurapika. And Crollo too, obviously, is like uber strong in the series. Honestly, I think that's part of why they wanted to make collab gacha characters, because it gives them an excuse to make the characters a little better than they would be if they were just free. And some characters really deserve being like strong, just because of their lore. Like, I'm a little sad that Rengoku is not really like that usable, but like Luffy was actually like meta in some situations. They ended up buffing a character. They ended up buffing Wellness so that he could better compete with Luffy. I don't know how to phrase my thoughts, I don't know, it just seems like a shame. Collab matters, don't it? Rengoku from Kimetsu no Yaiba? If that's the Japanese term for Demon Slayer, then yes. I have Rengoku. He has a really cool charge attack animation. Some Ryuga Gotoku Yakuza nonsense, right? It is. I think it's because they worry too much about localization and the name being stupid sounding in the target language. I mean, they change a lot of stuff in Granblue, and it's a lot of obviously like cases where it was an attack that had like a more Englishy title, and they put it in more natural English, for example. I have not watched much Demon Slayer. I've actually only seen the train movie. I went into the train movie not having watched any other Demon Slayer, and the only thing I knew about Demon Slayer really is that Rengoku's my favorite character. And you can imagine how that turned out. For a normie anime, Demon Slayer. I mean, would you call Hunter x Hunter a normie anime? JoJo might be a normie anime, but it's really good. I never watched Spy Family. Hunter x Hunter and JoJo are kind of weird. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think Hunter x Hunter and I think JoJo probably more than Hunter x Hunter. Just cause JoJo is easy to like introduce to somebody who's like not really that into anime, and it's like interesting and pulls you in from the first season, you know? If someone likes horror, like and martial arts movies, like, but doesn't really care for anime, they're more likely to get into JoJo. So I feel like it's more compatible with normie sensibilities. I guess Hunter x Hunter is an investment. I mean, the Chimera Ant arc is long as fuck. Oh, it's good. I imagine most anime is pretty good to pull most normies in. They just have this like cartoons are for kids kind of attitude. Yeah, and if you watch like JoJo's Part 1 season, you would not watch this and be like, this is for kids. I mean, they like, there's a lot of violence early on. Dio's a dick, and everybody knows that Araki doesn't like dogs. At least that's what it seems like from all of the bad stuff that happens to dogs in his in JoJo. Kuroshitsuji? No, I have not. Hey Usagi. They came back to you with the sentiment that it was too gay. Not enough scantily clad women running around. Too many men with Jonathan and his dad embracing each other as his dad dies in Jonathan's arms. I mean, I feel like if they came back to you with it being too gay, is maybe they didn't make it through part 2 because like Joseph and the Pillar Men are kind of fabulous in their own way. Yeah, I don't know how you can watch part 1 and be like, this is gay. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Well, besides like, okay, father literally dying in son's arms, is it gay for them to embrace, like, I don't think so. If it is, you might have a problem. Just how the guys are drawn in pose and stuff? Oh yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't pretend to understand normies that well. I did take psychology, but still. All I'll say is they're missing out though. Yeah, Roku unfortunately doesn't seem to have part 6. So after they finished part 5, they looped back around to part 1. The way they do the episodes is like they'll show like 4 hours worth, like 3 to 4 hours worth of episodes a day, and they'll show the same episodes twice in a day, once in a block in the morning and once in the evening. And they do the same with Hunter x Hunter and Death Note, I think, and Reborn. So if you didn't catch stuff earlier, you can always catch it later. You have to be content with watching them out of order, and I don't really care because I saw the whole series before, so watch them whatever order it'll give it to me, you know. Hey, welcome to Kona. Good and late afternoon. Late afternoon, huh? Damn it. Oh shit. One second. I think Avatar would get any normie into anime. Yeah, Avatar's pretty good. I saved Avatar for like a low period in my life. I think it was like right around like late grad school. I was just like, I knew I would like Avatar, but I just never got around to watching it, and then I was like, okay, I'm in the mood to binge a series. Time to watch Avatar. I watched it, it was good. I think I watched the whole thing like right before Korra came out too, so when Korra came out, it was like, oh, immediate sequel. Wouldn't be a problem. Live action adaptation weren't such garbage. Oh my god. I heard there was a Monster Hunter movie. I'm scared to even. I didn't hear good things. The only Monster Hunter movie I want to see is a Monster Hunter movie made by like 4 to 5 people in their backyard. Cause you know that shit's gonna be funny and possibly even well done. If there's anything that YouTube has taught us, don't underestimate the small group of people with a lot of free time. I've been enjoying the Monster Hunter board game with Misha. I've almost made the full Diablos armor. I have the Diablos helmet and the Diablos greaves. In the board game, you only have helmet, greaves, and chest piece. So if I get the chest piece, I get a set bonus. It's pretty powerful. 4 to 5 people in their backyard make a movie does often lead to a great time on YouTube, right? Like, I feel like I've seen a number of like super indie movies that are just like the Papers, Please movie. I think was really good, and I forget. There was another one. Oh no, there's a lot out there. But the thing is that those will end up being better because not only it's not even just the fact that like, well, I mean it's entirely the fact that it's because it's made by people who like love the thing and wanna express themselves via that thing, you know, versus like live action adaptations where they're like, how are we gonna make most money? How do we bastardize everything that this IP stands for in a 90-minute movie? I've been keeping track of my honors, just noting it down every hour or every couple hours where my current honors are and where my current meat is, so I can estimate how fast I've been farming per hour, when I'm making a good pace or a bad pace. Damn it, refresh too early. The life cycle is like 5 people make skits movies on YouTube, it pops off. They up production value against sponsors, it turns to shit and the channel dies after some years. Speaking of which, is Mega64 still around? I feel like they were kicking for like a really long time, longer than you'd expect. Mega 64 is one of the good ones. Unless there's some sort of new controversy where everyone hates some of the people I work for right now. I can't keep up with that shit. Made a Fatal Fury video? Oh, okay. I think I saw some of their one of their semi-recent. Like within the past 5 years, I remember. I really liked Mega 64. I don't remember. I might have actually had like a physical copy of something. The Parappa video. I really like the one where there was the person in the Tetris outfit trying to fit themselves into places. It's great. Mega 64 is just candid camera but game themed. It's awesome. How can we fuck with people but in a pretty wholesome way and game themed? Like I think other people have tried to do stuff similar, but like they'll take it too far and end up either not being funny or like annoying people too much. But like I feel like Mega 64 usually struck a decent balance, it felt. It was cringe sometimes, don't get me wrong. But like it wasn't as bad as I feel like what you hear about sometimes. Mega 64 is just no fear of being cringe in public. Yeah, I mean being cringe in public is fine. It's more when you're cringe and like actively bothering people with stuff. You kind of have to walk a line. They have a yearly award show, that's cool. I think I might have seen that once. Sounds vaguely familiar. Oh yeah, I installed LOL and I picked my first champion, of course Lux. I mean, they're gonna offer me Lux as one of my first champions. I'm gonna pick her. She was one of my favorites back when. A little sad I don't have my old account because I had a lot of stuff. Fair bit of stuff, but it's fine starting from the beginning. It's so long ago at this point. It's like, I don't know. I might not spend that much time in it. You might, but it might also be fun to get into. Best category of the year. I always give Game of the Year to Call of Duty or Madden games. Sounds about right. Alright, we're at 11. Eleven, 837. 1, 1, 6, 6, 5, 9, 6, 4, 4, 5. Oh, I got confused because I farmed like 2 million or I farmed like 200,000. It said I had farmed 200,000 hours. I'm like, what? In what? 200,000 honors. And I'm like, what? In 1 hour? I'm like, no, that's over 2 hours. That might be a fun thing to do, like my own awards show. What time of the year do they have the yearly awards show? Do you have it at the end of the year in January or what? Blue Archive Award Show. Best Pooch Belly? Oh man. And Yakumo just came out recently. I don't know, when I think of pooches, I think of Yakumo and I guess Izuna is kind of counts. Well, Pooch I was interpreting as dog, and Yakumo is the one character from the newspaper club that has like the dog ears and the hat. Hibiki is pretty good Pooch Belly. You didn't see she came out, you only saw Takane? Oh really? Yeah, they both came out. I think Yakumo is really cute. And I find it funny, now we have a Yukari and we have a Yakumo. So we have Yukari Yakumo. Who's a Toho character? Wonder if they'll have their own event or rerun the Meru one. Rerunning the Meru event makes the most sense, but I like that one. I have so many stories to catch up on. Guild War might be a decent time to work on catching up on some stories, since I can grind while reading. I just tend to like to watch streams more when I'm grinding or doing something more active. Always like binge. Can you give me some of your binge BA powers? I would love if I could just like binge BA for a few hours. Great bedtime mania. I forgot to log in yesterday. Once in a while I'll miss a login. I feel like I usually end up missing at least one login during Guild War. Like me, I'm times of the year where you don't want to do anything and still have to be awake. That's when I do it. Yeah, that's a good option. I mean, I've always had the potential to binge a lot of reading. When I was younger, I would read like entire books in like a very short time. Like I think I read all of American Gods in like 2 days. I was always a pretty good reader. Fast reader. People I think are reluctant to get absorbed into reading, but end up doing it by accident a lot. I don't know. I'd be hard pressed on whether to give best music to Silk Song or We Love wait, let's see. Is it We Love Kanamari? Or Once Upon a Kanamari. They're very different moods, like the We Love Katamari just has a lot of variety, but I mean, best soundtrack by a single artist goes to Hollow Knight. Best soundtrack that's like a collection of artists goes to Once Upon a Katamari. Claire Obscure. I heard people liking that. I'm all about good JRPG style games with amazing music. Some of my favorite music of all time and music I used to listen to a lot growing up was like boss music. I would have like MP3s of like boss music on my MP3 player. And like Final Fantasy remixes and stuff. I'm kind of interested in Clair Obscure, but I also know that it would probably take me like 20 streams to finish it, and I don't want to pick it up and not make a serious attempt at finishing it. I don't know, I'm not very good at playing games off stream, honestly. Like, if I'm investing serious time in it, outside of like Granblue, I just want to do it on stream. Cause I feel like I'm killing two birds with one stone. For one thing, I'm both streaming something and playing something. But if I just play it on my own, then if anything cool happens or funny happens or I want to talk to people during the game, I can't do that. Alright, it's 11:12. Well, yeah, like how dova-s is telling her friends to backseat her and talk to her while she's playing games before she returned. Yeah, I heard about that. At this point, if it's something with like a story and stuff, I'm gonna more likely want to do that with Snugs. Like Yakuza would not have been as enjoyable if I just played it on my own versus streaming it. Like, I feel like Yakuza was a lot more fun because I streamed it. Well, when you weren't there, you were there in spirit. Viewer Yakuza is also more fun that way. Yeah, it's more fun getting to like react and see the stuff together. Oh, yeah. Let me give you a heads up. CL33 is a pretty emotionally heavy story. I feel like Yakuza has emotional moments, but it's like, it's never like, it cuts it with a lot of humor and cool moments and other stuff, you know. Yakuza's all over the place, yeah. If it was only the serious stuff, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, really, only games can do that. Cause it lets you be free to explore it, you know? Like, you didn't have to play the kart racing game in Yakuza, but if you wanted to, you could totally get into it and and you know, enjoy Kiryu's new life as a kart racer, mini kart. Yeah, honestly, the story like of by itself is kind of is a little confusing in some ways, and it's made better by the fact that it's like housed in this like really like campy in some ways and also very humorous style. Like Kiryu and Majima are like, okay, we're gonna beat up like 30 people that have guns and not kill anybody. And they expect us to do this. Like, you can't get that same effect in... Well, you can, but... That's like high-level martial arts flick. I'm kind of interested... I was kind of interested in seeing the Kaiji live action. I don't know if it was good, but they were advertising it during the Kaiji, like, last season of Kaiji that I watched, and it had the guy from Battle Royale in it, the guy that was Shuya. Kiwami? I don't know. I feel like once I have a more clear plate and I don't have like multiple games I'm in the middle of that I'm intent on finishing. Like right now the big elephant in the room is Silk Song. To a minor degree Once Upon a Katamari, but like that's just like, oh, I gotta finish it, like. But I do want to see all those new zones and at least see a good more of the game, you know. Hades 2, I still have to quote-unquote finish because I gotta watch the story. But I'm mostly done with that. Really, oh no, it's not just Silk Song, it's also Final Fantasy Tactics. That's the other big elephant. That's the elephant in the room I forgot about. Motor Slice? Ignoring all the other elephants standing outside. All those elephants are like dormant at this point. I think I might get up and random game demos have sudden Gooner moments. Oh yeah. Gooner in what way? I think I might BRB have an idol meeting. Idols wanna meet. But I can I'm gonna set this to hard mode while I BRB. So I'm minimally productive on my break. Okay, mirror me.
せや夜はこれからだ無駄だそこだ夜はこれからだ甘いどけはっせや夜はこれからだどけせや夜はこれからだ無駄甘いせや夜はこれからだ無駄甘いはっそこだ夜はこれからだ無駄だはっせや夜はこれからだ甘いせやはっ夜はこれからだ連携していこう無駄だはっ夜はこれからだ甘いはっせや夜はこれからだ甘いせや夜はこれからだ甘いはっ夜はこれからだ無駄甘いそこだ
たまたまよたまたま
甘いせや夜はこれからだ甘いはっせやそこだ夜はこれからだ無駄だせやはっそこだ夜はこれからだ甘い無駄だはっそこだ夜はこれからだ無駄だそこだ夜はこれからだ無駄甘いせや夜はこれからだ甘いせや夜はこれからだ連携していこう無駄甘いはっ夜はこれからだはっ夜はこれからだ無駄だはっせやそこだ夜はこれからだ甘い無駄だはっせやはっ夜はこれからだ無駄はっせや夜はこれからだ
Hello.
甘いせや夜はこれからだ悪いお化けは怖くないんだ
Alright. A little bit. Horde mode basically lets me be minimally productive during breaks. At least I'm getting a little bit of honors and meat. Stellar Blade? I heard about that game, but I never played it.
いやいや壊れて
There was a game I played, like, it might have been before I was a streamer. Oh yeah, Code Vein. I played that a little bit. That was kind of interesting. I don't know if anyone remembers that game. You played Code Vein? I think I got about as far as Fake and Orlando. Played with a couple friends. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I ever finished Fake and Orlando. Or I might have just finished it. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw from the Silk Song stream, but I don't remember what time you left, but I got 2 of the 3 songs. And that one arena that was super long in the conductor's area. That was like 14 fights or something stupid. Oh yeah, you saw me do the conductor's puzzle. I'm just trying to think if I did much more after you left. I'm just hoping I'm not negatively affected too much by not having Bastet for NM150 and 200. I have Destroyer, no Bastet, so the Destroyer might be able to make up for it.
いや
甘い甘い無駄無駄どけ無駄
壊れはっはっせいはっせい
Like, help you turning into a mermaid? I never heard of that.
力強い
Bet you like Mega Bonk. Oh yeah, I was thinking about playing Mega Bonk actually. I probably would like Mega Bonk. That Mega Bonk's on the list of like games if I just randomly feel like it. Let's see. I want to play something new. I have plenty of stuff when the urge comes up. Yeah, like, I can play more Katamari, or I can play Mega Bonk, or there's a number of games I can go back to and check out if I want to try out something new, but low committal. Not sure what a good cutoff point is for me. I'm just trying to go as hard as I can the whole time. And see where that gets me. We'll probably play some MTG like tomorrow or Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. We'll see, because it depends on how much manualing I'm doing, because I might be doing a fair bit of manualing, so it might not be... I might not be able to do as much as I would normally. Gamer. Reading, I might try to do some Blue Archive reading tonight. Maybe read through the event story. Got through half of it. I read the intro. I liked that it had everyone in swimsuits right away, so I could ogle them right away. Nagisa is like white hair and bathing suit's very pretty. Read the intro in Chinese, it's really fucking hard to make out of my league. Oh no. I wish you could change it to Japanese on Blue Archive, but no, you need the Japanese client for that. One of the things I'm happy about Granblue not having different servers. I don't think I'd be able to get into it as much as if EN and JP was actually separate. Part of the appeal is that we're all in the same time. Lighting choices are weird for the global thing. Yeah. Only on the traditional Chinese characters for global. 10x harder. Really? This is a pretty comfy grind to do on my phone as well. So this is basically like I just have to click an area of the screen a few times and then let it run for like 10 seconds. 10-15 seconds. You're not using it for traditional invincible. Oh god. Yeah, that sounds nightmarish. However, in traditional characters, of course, very beautiful. Yeah, I'd be more interested in function over form. Oh, Mahjong is a decent game to play during Guild War 2, even if I'm farming a lot. Oh yeah, I'm decent at kanji. I recognize a lot of kanji. Wow. The Chinese traditional looks like the Japanese one overlaid with Zalgo text. Yeah, I think kanji are not that hard, especially compared to Chinese. And hiragana and katakana are easy. You only have one rating? Oh yeah? Say word Ikiru. I think. Yeah. I can see where the Japanese is harder. I've been getting a little better at recognizing like Japanese Granblue terms. Still gotta practice. Everybody's still gotta practice. Keeping track by the hours is also helpful. I don't know how much I'm gonna end up sleeping, but probably only a few hours. At least until the end of day 1, which will be at like 10. The errands I'll take in lunch will probably take me to 11, and I should be able to crash before or by noon. Yeah, sometimes I change Granblue to Japanese just to practice. Since you can change it instantly at any time. Time to farm Niku.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to farm some meat soon. I'm at 10. I'm almost down to 10,000. I had 20,000. But that was at like 1:20 p.m.
壊れて
So in 11 hours I was able to spend about a little less than 10,000 meat on NM95. So $120. 10.5 hours to use about, and there's about 10.5 hours left. 10 hours and some change. So if I farm as well as I did these past 10 hours, then I should be down to about almost no meat. And then probably tomorrow on intermission day I'll farm meat. Resonators. Fancy games like this probably have all sorts of obscure characters. Yeah. No, a lot of not so obscure. There's another boss, Earth boss, called Dogu. I'm wondering if this one's related, because this is Gagu. Might be better to farm MM90 just for the drum rate of Celestials, but I don't really care about Celestials right now. I haven't used an app to learn Japanese, really. I just took classes in college. I've tried a couple of apps here and there, but nothing I stuck with. My Japanese grandma.
Yeah.
I was close to my grandma when I was growing up. But she passed away when I was pretty young. More popular for use on the internet, yeah. It's useful in compressing stuff into smaller, like the chat system in Granblue has a limited amount of characters, but you never run into the character limit if you're typing in Japanese, only when you're typing with English characters. Like, I think party names can only be 6 characters long. So 6 letters, or like 6 kanji, or katakana hiragana. And it's nice too because Granblue doesn't really censor anything. I haven't really seen much, if anything, censored. I mean, I've never really tried to say stuff that would be censored, but there's no obvious, like, censorship. Like in Blue Archive, where people say stuff and stars will appear just randomly, cause the word contained KUM or something. Like, if you were to say welcome, like, welcome to the server, it would probably be like WEL star 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 star. Funny censor in my chat? In what chat? In YouTube? Cuts out the word butt. It's very contextual, it's not always the case. Obviously it didn't cut it out right there. It depends on, I feel like if it's, I mean, now that they're probably, the algorithm, like, you have the algorithm combined with, like, AI, it's probably reading the tone and misinterpreting it. Yeah, the censor's all over the place. Well, see, you said would love to slap that butt, which is like more than just a not out of context butt, you know?
Yeah.
Like the sensor reads the tone of your. Like, it probably sees either repeating butt multiple times or just slap that butt could be seen as potentially derogatory. Okay. What's are important? Let's see. 1, 2, 9, 5, 9, 9, 4, 3, 4, 5. That was a pretty efficient hour. I farmed like 130 million, where I was averaging more like 100 million or less than 100 million. Unironically, yeah, make sure you guys maintain strong glutes. Oh yeah, squats. Squats are good. I'm pretty good at squats. Like, squatting is comfortable to do. I can do the Slav squat. Oh yeah, I wanted to check. I wanted to check the rankings. 697. I keep climbing. That means that I'm farming. I'm. That means my pace is good. If my ranking keeps climbing higher and higher. If I were to stop, like right now, I don't think I would be top 2K by the end of prelims. I think the up to top 2K would make up the difference of in the next 10 hours. Especially since it's JP time, so it gets more busy closer to reset. Or closer to the day ending. Since the JP days are from 7 AM to midnight. But yeah, the YouTube censor is really weird. But I think it's because it partially reads context, but is far from perfect. Ooh, 10 more hours. Time to get your moody to bed. Alright. Take care, fruit. I'm probably gonna go off stream relatively soon so I can get up and stuff. The focused farming is good. I just hope my days 1 to 4 setup will be fast enough to keep up. Let's look at my battle record. I think it takes about 16 seconds. We'll see. I might play some Monster Hunter board game with Misha later, since it is the weekend. I'm probably also gonna finish that calzone. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing about streaming tomorrow. I might stream in the evening, or I might just take the night off, cause I'm gonna have some friends over. So I might just take tomorrow off, since it's gonna be just prelims. It's gonna be more of this. Day 1 is when it starts getting a little more interesting, which is on Sunday night. Anyway, I think I'm gonna stop here. Thank y'all for coming. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. I'll go over here. I'll see you guys probably on Sunday. I'm probably not streaming Saturday, but I'll see you guys on Sunday evening, most likely. I don't know what game yet, besides Granblue. If I'm gonna be able to play a game that well, besides Granblue, but a TCG is decent chance, I would say. Anyway, take care everybody. Oyakumi nasai. I'll see you later. Bye bye.